Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne, and happy St. Patrick's Day. I think I'm probably about this much Irish, but my sons are Irish, so I've always celebrated. And who knows, I might have Irish in me. I've never done a 1, 2, 3 in me to find out. But I want to be happy, and I want to be joyful, and I want to be festive, and in my home where I am now in self-isolation, as we're all aware of. And then, of course, today was the enforcement of the shelter in. So even though I believe with all my heart that as a massage therapist, it is a necessity for people, I don't think it's actually under the category. So I'm going to be very smart and safe because I love all my clients. I love everybody, and I want to practice what we need to in the next couple weeks. And I'll be interested to see, because I was practicing safe precautions while in close contact with my clients. I want to believe it's going to be okay. And then after this is lifted, we still need to practice this because it's not going anywhere. It's just maybe slowing down the process, which is good. And I've had plenty of times working in close contact with children. I worked in special needs for years. And sometimes I got it, sometimes I didn't. You know, years would go by and these viruses would be around and I would not touch it. But I was always careful about washing my hands. So I really want to invite you to do that as much as you can. If you have been, fantastic. So anyway, I am going to have more extra time to do my videos, which makes me excited because I need a schedule and I need to be feeling like I'm doing something. That's just who I am. I will be doing probably more than one video some days. I will be extending them, adding in extra cards that I love to share with you, bringing you as much upliftment in this time as possible. That's what's needed. Sharing things that I might have heard or tips, and would love to have you coming back every day. This is the time. We've got the time. Why not? And while you're at it, subscribe, because it makes it easier. You can push the notification bell that way. You know when I've uplifted. We can kind of make it a habit, as I will be here every day for you. And I do have a special little, bonus. If you are a subscriber this month, I wanted to give back and show you my appreciation, because I love all the subscribers so far and my likes and the people that are getting to know me and understand me and resonate with me. And I hope there's many more to come. But I will be giving away a Colette Baron Reed Tarot Oracle deck at the end of the month. But you do need to be subscribed, so hopefully that'll inspire you as well. She's amazing. I bought extra decks and I thought, you know what, it's time. Not quite my 6-month period or point, but it's getting there. So yes, it will be in April. So we're going to make that happen for you. Please. Oh, geez. Do I have? No, that's my hat. You know what? I'll take this off just. No, I like it. It feels good. So today, as we start our regiment that I like to do with the I Ching coin messages, overall tarot energy card. Today I'm adding in, I love the Relax deck, which is really important right now. Some meditation mantra thoughts for our soul. And then the Super Attractor manifestation card. So as I start with our I Ching coins messages, I do have 2 moving numbers, and we haven't had moving numbers for about 3 days. So now we're getting a little bit more messages and information from the universe as to what to do or feel moving forward. The first card today, and interestingly enough, is sun, which is great because you can see I have natural sun coming in, and I love that we have sun. I love the rain. I love that we have sun, and being able to get out in my garden or just outside during this time is super important too. And so the sun and the number is 41, and the title is Decrease. Pretty appropriate right now, right? The above part of the hexagram is Ken, Mountain Arresting Progress, and below is Tui, Lake, Marsh, and Joyful. So the messages overall today are: sun indicates that if there be sincerity in this method of divination, there will be great fortune, free from error. Advantage in every movement that shall be made. The superior man restrains his wrath and represses his desires. Well, boy, Thank you, Spirit, for making it exactly real and what it is, because it couldn't be any more on the nose about that. Yeah. Well, I think we're all being very sincere about our intentions to want to help out and be well and think positive. And so that's the overall message, but the moving messages in between for that extra depth are 6 in the 3rd position. When 3 people journey together, their number decreases by 1. One man journey alone finds his friend. When 3 are together, doubts arise among them. Also, pretty incredibly appropriate right now with our distancing. I read into things, but there are lots to be read into these cards. And I want you to do the same and put your imagination and your intuition into it. And then 6 in the 4th position. He diminishes the ailment under which he labors. No error. This is a matter of joy. I have to read that again. He diminishes the ailment under which he labors. No error. This is a matter of joy. That's so beautiful. I hope that you completely relate and resonate with that. And the term decrease doesn't always sound good, but it has beautiful, beautiful messages for us. Now, what's interesting is it's 41, which 4 to 1 equals 5, and that's absolutely about change. It's a story I could talk to you about for a while, because me and my 5s of my life have been, they have been the most transformational dates since I was 5, literally. And that's when I started, not when I was 5, when I was older, I started putting the pieces together. And 5s are the most transformational number for me. And they are anyway. It is a transformational number, but I'm going to write an ebook on it. It's too crazy. So anyway, but the point is the next card, because that's the moving hexagram, we go to the non-moving, is Taiyu. And that's 14, and it's abundance. Now, 14 is 1-4, which equals 5 as well. We have the 41 decrease and the 14 abundance. A little side note, I have a picture. I have many pictures. One on my bookcase of my older son and I, and it was my 41st birthday, and he was 41. I'm not making sense. He was 14. Same kind of thing. And that's been like that. Every year, whatever denomination I am, he is as many years younger as he is. We are 4 days apart in our birthdays. So it's just interesting. I look at numerology and I always recognize the significance of it and the power of numbers. But abundance, with Li being the upper part of the hexagram, and Chen, creative, active, in heaven, being below, also Li, fire, brightness, and beauty. The final message for everybody today with our I Ching messages. Taiyu indicates that there will be great progress and success. The superior man represses what is evil and gives distinction to what is good. And we're all superior men, right? And we're not men, but that's just an expression. Particularly in this particular oracle, I have come to find. So fantastic, very synchronistic messages for all of us. And so then we move on to our overall general energy for the day. I did the weekly yesterday, if you haven't had a chance to look at that. 5 major topics for the week. Very, very powerful messages. Today we're using the Art Nouveau Tarot again. And we're just going to do a card. It might just pop out, we never know. And just to say a couple of things, we have the moon in Capricorn. Yep, for just another, I'm going to say day or so. Yeah, because we have the, we have Saturn changing into Aquarius, I've mentioned, on the 21st, and we have the first day of spring on the, it says the 19th, but I guess it could be the 20th. I think it's a little bit different depending where it's located. So we got some beautiful things happening, while we're changing our daily affairs. We can look at the absolute bright side of things. I'm saving on gas. I would say I'm sleeping in, but I don't do that because it just kind of ruins my day. I got to keep some kind of a, I sleep in enough. I'm not saying I'm up at the crack of dawn, but whoa. 2 of these came out. Oh, fantastic. And that, I'm serious. I know I am not trying to sugarcoat anything. I know people are going through some hardships. Guess what? So am I. But I know there's going to be some great outcomes from this. There really is. Now, the first card that fell on my lap was 3 of Wands for the overall energy. And the Wands are about future and seeing great things coming up. Planning them, yes. Trusting in that. But the Wands are the fire, right? And we're entering into Aries sun season on the 20th. So it's going to be fiery and active. All this stuff we're doing is going to be very much a part of our past. We're not even going to have much of a memory of it after the next 6 months. And I mean, yes, we'll remember, but it's not going to have an impact. And trust me, we've got great opportunities coming ahead. We just need to believe and focus on that. That's what really needs to happen. You know, with our super attractor cards, I'll get to it later, but our ability to think and feel the good things, that's what's going to keep happening. And that is absolutely up to us. So I love that. But then the star. And we got this for the weekly too. These messages are very, very prophetic, and they need to be said to us. The star is the wish card, and knowing with every bit of our heart that we have dreams and aspirations that will occur. We need to focus in on that. I would suggest focusing in on 1, maybe 2 of our dreams, not getting too scattered with that energy. Sometimes the 7 of Cups, which represents a bunch of opportunity and options, it's too much. It's too dreamy. It's too much of a fantasy. It's not concrete or tangible. Bring into our lives what you believe. This is a major arcana, and it does represent the sign of Aquarius. Oh my gosh, we're getting Saturn in that sign, and then all of next year is going to be a major focus in Aquarius. So believe it. Create it. This is the time. Let's make these things really, really our focal point while we have some downtime that we don't normally have. Be in any category, you know, as far as getting closer to family or ideas you have, business, love, relationship. Focus in on your dream and believe it'll happen, and it will. I love that we got that for the overall energies. It lifts my spirits. I hope it does yours as well. So then I brought out, like I said, that my beautiful Relax deck. It has 50 different meditations, and when you pull a card and you read it, it feels great, and they have some really cool pictures too. So I'll just do a little shuffle here. All of them are meaningful and necessary, of course. None better than the next. Look at this. Look at that beautiful card. I'll read to you what it says, but there's 3. Hey, we had the 3, that's 2 3s. 3 of Wands. The mountain. Historically, mountains have been seen as the dwelling places of the gods. Yet most mountain peaks can be scaled if we have the will, the strength, and the equipment to climb them. The gods are not inaccessible forever. However, we believe we can achieve great things quickly. However, if we believe we can achieve great things quickly, we will become the victims of our own presumption. Yes, we can climb mountains, but mountain climbers or climbing is dangerous. It is wise to proceed one step at a time. How beautiful. How sensible. Food for thought. A meditation to be thinking about. We can get over these mountains. Turn them into molehills, right? Gorgeous. So I wanted to share that with you and to kind of give you some perspective on that. And then, of course, our Super Manifesting Attractor card. Oh, I love you so much. You've helped me like I never thought I could be helped. And simply by thinking and seeing these words and then feeling them, like in the deepest part of our souls and our heart. Green is a heart chakra color. I'm all about that right now. Let's open our hearts. Trust in the process. One of my favorite sayings. Oh, this is gorgeous and so important right now as we have this collective influence that's happening to every one of us right now, that we're all super aware of and all definitely a part of and connected to. It's like none other. It's history in the making, and it's got some really positive, energetic aspects to it. Wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. I truly believe in that. When you give to others, you know how good it feels. And not for any other reason, but just the sake of wanting to give. It creates a great abundance. So I know you practice that, but continue to think that, okay? As much as you can, as many times as you can during the day. And see how it protects you too, because I believe in that as well. That it protects our aura and our physical body and mental, spiritual, everything. So those are the messages for today. I hope that you feel better and that you will continue to stop by, because like I said, I will be here more than often, I think. And I don't have all the answers, but I know you'll be giving messages from me as much as possible. And I truly hope you're doing well. And until next time, bye for now.